Hello, everyone. There's been an age-old question floating around in the heads of men. Why are women so complicated? No, I'm just kidding. That one will never be solved. The problem I bring before you today may be as important, if not more important, than understanding women. It's whether or not it's going to be boxers or briefs. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is weird, right? But you can't tell me that somewhere in your head, throughout your many years that you've been alive, you haven't stopped and thought, what would be best for me? Well, I hope with what I got for you today, we can answer this question. And this question won't take too long to answer. In this speech, I will guide you among those obstacles to making the best decision. Now, first of all, let's talk about boxers. According to Statista, which is a website that I found that gives you statistics from around the world. Now, it says an average of 43% of men wear boxers. That's a pretty big number. And I bet it's supported in this room. If you aren't too shy, will any of you raise your hands that wear boxers? Yes. Okay, see, there's plenty. All right, now, what is the big difference between the two options, boxers or briefs? Well, boxers are usually loose and briefs are real tight. But boxers lack a few things, such as support, and they tend to bundle up and move, which is really uncomfortable. You know, like you want your freedom, but that's a little too free down there, you know what I mean? Now, briefs, okay? According to the same site, Statista, that I mentioned before, only 23% of men wear briefs. See, that's pretty accurate, you know, they're a little uncomfortable, they're real tight, but like they support, and that's what you want, especially if you're an active person, you want the support down there. Now, with a show of hands, how many of you wear briefs? Yeah, see, way fewer, so that number is very well supported. Now, unlike briefs, they tend to ride up the booty. You know, no one likes the booty ride, it's tight, it's uncomfortable, but at least it's support. You know, that's why it was probably one of the longest running underwear is the tight. Now, what I bring before you today is an option that has recently come about. It is not one that everybody thinks about. It is not one that most people even know about. It's boxer briefs. Okay? Boxer briefs. Now get that. You know, it's pretty obvious what it's going to be. Boxer briefs. It is combining the two people. It is combining the best of both worlds. It is the hero to save the day. Look into the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's boxer briefs. With the security of briefs, so it's nice and tight, nice and supportive, but it's got the length and a lot more support, you know. It goes down further down your leg. It isn't riding up your crotch. You know, there's no weird wedgies you gotta dig out. But it also keeps you feeling good. It keeps you feeling nice. Your stuff's all nice and tight, but you feel like you can do anything. You know, you feel like a superhero in boxer briefs. Plus, check this out. It has an amazing sidekick, anti-chafe. I don't know about you, but I am an active person. Most people, even if they're not active, they do enough walking throughout the day. They usually are walking to and from their car. They're usually walking, maybe even into their work. A lot of active people hate chafe. Oh my God, if you are a man with decent sized thighs, women can understand this one. Chafe. Chafe is annoying when your thighs rub together at the end of the day. I mean, they say important shoes are great for a good posture, for good foot health. But man, I don't know about you, but I could have the best shoes in the world, go home and want to do nothing because my legs are raw. Now, boxer briefs. All that material going through there, so no matter how much it rubs, it's rubbing the boxer briefs. Now, don't get me wrong. They tend to get expensive because instead of your thighs rubbing together, you're pretty much rubbing out the material. Now, I don't know about you, but I would rather buy a new pair of boxer briefs ever so often rather than go through the pain of chafe. Now, on top of that, I took something else into it. Most of you men, you like women, okay? And according to GQ magazine, 75% of women find a man more attractive in boxer briefs. They say they love the way it contours. They say they love to see their man in boxer briefs. briefs are weird, it rides up. They compare it close to a thong looking, and it's gross. For them, it's unmasculine. And then they see you in boxers. Okay, that's better, that's fine, but it's boxers. It's like seeing a girl in granny panties. Okay? Now, they love the boxer briefs. It contours the muscle, they can see the butt, they can see. So I don't know about you, but when I'm thinking of my underwear decisions, I not only think what is comfortable, what is supportive, and what do I look good in. And for me, that is boxer briefs. So I hope this helped you make your decision today.